Hello everybody, this is Amir and I want to talk with you about performance debugging. So let's assume you have an enterprise system and everything works fast. You can pan, zoom, select. It's all working fast, but some methods like the build are slow. How do you go about debugging it? If you are using a file geodatabase, you can go to the help, and here you can go to the diagnostic monitor, switch to the log option, make sure you have debug on, and let's go and do a quick build. For example, I have an active record, a beautiful parcel in the middle, and I'm going to hit build, and now we can go to our diagnostic monitor here. Let's launch it, and we can filter it for the command build, and you can see that there's not too much logging because all we did here is send a request to the server, right? So it's happening on the server. So let's go to our server manager now and look for those log entries. What you need to do first is go to your settings, and this is a mistake I've done, and the default log level is warning. Let's switch it to verbose and keep logs for so and so. Save. Okay, and now we are going back to our ArcGIS Pro session. Let's undo the build and redo it, and now of course it's sending it to the server again. So I'll just hit build again, and now go back to the server and query. I switch it here to verbose. Last 15 minutes I have other services potentially just want to check against this published service called HCAD. All machines, I can also filter that and query. And here we can see everything that happens. Okay, so we can sift through that and we can see what has happened, and we can also see the time it took. So it's a lot of information here, but you can see that to query the records time took 0.241 seconds. To build a topology query, 2.1 seconds. And whatever got returned. So you can just go through this log and see if you get anything that takes too long, and then that gives you an indication potentially maybe you have a missing index, or maybe you want to recalculate your special indices and so on. So this would be a good first step to look for those issues. If you have a DBA, of course, you can also ask them to look into the database logs and look for the queries that took long, and that can also help indicate issues. Other things that you might want to, of course, eliminate is network traffic. Is your network fast enough? Usually, if you have network issues, you might see certain periods of the day when the network is fast because there's not too many people, and other times where it's slow because there's too much, it becomes a bottleneck. Other things to look for, of course, is the CPU and the RAM, the memory on the different machines that you have, the DBMS server, the portal, to make sure nothing chokes up. So, quick video on how to find those logs on the server side. Of course, don't forget to change the settings back to warning if you don't want it to get too bloated on the server side, and save those settings. Thank you.